What did you get? The vanilla latte.
Would you rather have hazelnut? I have a hazelnut. Well, you're supposed to do this with it. Like it's a hot pop. Is that what you did? Is that what you wanted?
Sure.
You talk, I do the control.
So you got to be so
Yeah.
this loosens it to go up and down, and then you just pivot it. Okay.
I just probably need
So
to
this
pivot it.
loosens.
Wait, what does the loosening do?
Well, you can pivot up and down. If you tighten that, then it won't go up and down. Okay.
I see. So like if I did that. Okay.
Then you can go up and down. No, that's just up and down, not left and right. This is left and right. That's loose. Okay?
Okay.
So I can talk if you want to do it. But you gotta stay. You gotta like get down on like straddle that so you can watch it.
I am watching it. I can see it. What do you mean straddle it?
Like stand down here.
Oh.
And we're starting with the bird line. Matt right. Logan left. Kelso and Aiden back at D. Wayzata controlling so far in their offensive zone. Aiden on the puck. Logan comes away with it. Mason over to Matt. Matt's got one to beat. Shoot. Shot wide. Logan in. Wayzata cross neutral ice. Stebbins tracking it down. Stebbins came on for Kelso. Matt battling along the boards. Mason takes over. Nice job, Aiden. Kicks it out to Logan. Logan tries to ice it down. Does not work. Here comes Aiden. He's got a 1-on-3. Aiden coming in. Right in the belly. Line change coming. Thomas line coming in with Claude. Jimmy is still feeling down. He might play a few shifts. Landon into the corner with Claude. Claude fires it around. Wayzata takes control. Coming up the ice. Stebbins in a race. Stebbins and Kelso. Stebbins is there. Gabe stops it. No goal. Face off to Gabe's right. Usually I'm talking like right here, so I don't know if people can hear me. So tighten that. Then it will.
Oh, okay.
Thomas line still in. Stebbins and Kelso in. Left. Noah right. Stebbins stick on stick. Noah tries to send it around. Bouncing puck. Wayzata keeps it in. Shot from the point. Goes off Kelso. Kelso looking up for Claude and an icing. Bergline coming on with Logan and Matt. Kelso and Aiden back at D. Face off in front of Gabe. Wayzata controls, fires in. Kelso sends it out to Matt. Matt off his shin guard, trying to battle for it. Matt still battling, tries to get it to Logan. Mason trying to stick handle around. Kelso's there. Kelso up to Matt. Matt sends it over to Berg. Logan gets it up to Matt. Matt entering the zone, fires in. Shot US wide. Matt takes it. Tries a shovel shot. Does not work. Aiden takes control. Keeps it in neutral ice. Logan is there with Mason. Here comes Kelso. Gets it up to Logan. Logan ices it down. Should be... Nope. No icing called. Here comes the puck. Coming in on Aiden. Aiden blocks it. Claude gets it to the corner. Sends it around to Landon. Landon looking up. Stebbins in. Claude sends it off the boards. Wayzata intercepts. Landon leaves it for Stebbins. Sends it up the boards. Comes wide. Should not be an icing. Stebbins. Landon in there to help. Boys are throwing the puck all of a sudden off the side of the net. Stebbins behind the net. Sends it out to the point. Shot coming in. Blocker save. Pad save. Gabe is in a good spot. Bounces out. Noah's there. Landon sends it down. Bergline coming back out. Matt right, Logan left. Kelso and Aiden back at D. Face off to Gabe's glove side. Mason tries to win forward. Wayzata controls. Makes a pass out to the point. Gets out. Mason pressuring. Matt pressuring. Puck still loose. Matt still pressuring. Logan's there. Mason's there. Aiden's there. Gets by all of them. Aiden tries to get up to Matt. Wayzata intercepts. Matt up to Mason. Matt. Over to Logan. Logan looking to shoot. Fires in. Glove save. Face off going blocker side. Sticking with the bird line. Declan coming off. Stebbins coming on. Aiden staying.
No. Stop. She's fine.
Mason at center. Tries to win it over to Matt. Wayzata intercepts. Nice poke check away from Stebbins. Logan sends it down. Matt intercepts. Shot in. Shot just wide. Nice shot by Claude. Claude comes in. Mason fires. Goes off a stick. Here comes Wayzata across. Stebbins trying to poke check away. Aiden's there to help. Here comes Mason. 2 to beat. Tries to get by him. Still on the puck. Wayzata clears the zone. Stebbins going to the corner. Tries to send it up to Claude. Gets it out of the zone and should be icing. Thomas line coming on. Jimmy's having his first shift of the day. Landon at center. Jimmy out to the point. Goes off Stebbins. Oh, just sneaks in over Gabe's shoulder. Wayzata goes up 1-0. First time Shakopee's been down this tournament. Thomas line stays in with Jimmy. Aiden and Kelso back. Here comes Landon. Landon shovels in. Wayzata to the corner. Out to the point, Aiden. To Jimmy. Aiden again. Landon, keep it in. Wayzata's trying to break out. Shakopee giving them hits. Wayzata dumps it down behind Gabe. Aiden's there. Trying to pressure. Wayzata. Aiden. Gets it up to Noah. Wayzata coming out of their zone. Line change coming. Mason comes on. Stebbins is on. Jimmy ices it down. .8:16 left in the first. Bergline comes out. Matt right, Logan left. Stebbins and Kelso in at D. Mason at center. Mason wins it forward. Wayzata is tracking down across neutral ice. Matt intercepts, shovels it down. It's out of the zone. Stebbins is there, tracking it down. Stebbins does not clear the zone. Here comes Logan. Stebbins. Stebbins got 2 to beat. Puck gets loose. Logan doing a good job back checking. Here comes Matt, looking up the ice. Stebbins dumps it in neutral ice. Logan. Puck coming behind Gabe again. Matt's tracking it down. Matt breaking out to Mason. Mason up to Logan. Logan. Did he touch it? No, they called an icing. Am I talking too loud in your ear, McKenna?
No, it's okay.
All complaints about videography goes to McKenna Sinness.
No, I'm doing good.
Thomas Line comes in with Claude. Wayzata wins it back to the point. Fires in off Landon's skate guard. Here comes Aiden up the far boards. Gets it out of the zone. Landon giving pressure. Oh, here comes Claude. Looking to get a shot. Oh. Here comes Wayzata. Landon and Aiden. Shot from the point. No goal, high stick. No goal, waved off, high stick. Should be coming down, face off in front of the Wayzata goalie. Bergline coming on. Matt and Logan. Stebbins and Aiden back at D. Berg. On the board. Here comes Wayzata. Gets by Stebbins. Aiden coming in to help. Stebbins. Aiden closing the door. Gets up to Logan. Matt pressuring. Ice. Gets by one. Gets up to Logan. Oh. Offside, Shakopee. Thomas Line coming on with Claude.
I think they have something against us.
Landon at center. Oh, sorry, Jimmy and Claude. Jimmy trying to get through the zone. Landon dumps it in the corner.
Get yours, get the puck.
Landon tries to intercept. Wayzata across neutral ice. Coming in on Kelso, box out. Kelso tries to get it up to Claude. Comes Jimmy. Pass. Oh, gets by Kelso. Kelso pushes him off. Centering pass doesn't go. Landon in the corner, giving chase behind Gabe. Nice job by Stebbins, helping out. Here comes Kelso. Aiden comes on for Stebbins. Here comes Aiden. In the full head of steam. Berg comes in, looking to fire. Oh, comes off the side of the net. Matt, out of the zone, gives it to Kelso. Logan giving chase. Matt keeping it in, tries to get it down to Logan. Should be an icing. .405. Kenna is tightening that down now.
Whoops.
Berg line in again. Logan left, Matt right. Stebbins and Aiden. Wayzata wins it back to the corner. Sends it around. Stebbins tracks it down. Gets it up to Mason. Mason comes away with it. One to beat, doesn't get by him. Gabe with a nice deflection. Aiden. Matt. Gets it over to Logan. Bouncing puck. Matt tracking it down. Sending it over to Logan. Take the space, Logan. There you go. Coming in on a 1-on-2. Dumps it down. Line change coming. Mason stays out. Noah comes on. Claude comes on. Noah dumps it in.
Get on it!
Oh! Left side. Gabe tried for it. Snuck into the corner. Wayzata goes up 2-0. Thomas line on with Claude. Aiden and Kelso in. Landon tries to get it over to Noah. Here comes Wayzata. Aiden giving pressure. Still Kelso. Aiden behind the net. Good check. And Logan comes away with it. Here comes Landon. Landon's got a 1-on-4 here. Sends it in. Line change coming. Logan comes on. Berg and Matt come on too. Here comes Wayzata across neutral ice. Logan tries to get it over to Mason. Matt across neutral ice. Matt trying his soccer skills along the boards. Matt tracking it down. Matt to the corner. Gabe with a nice save. 1:04 left in the first. Wayzata is up 2-0. Bergline stays in. Stebbins and Aiden on the ice. Stebbins tries to send it around, off a skate, gets it over to Logan. Logan gets by one, just a bit out of his reach. Mason enters the zone, looking to shoot. Shoot! And why did they blow the whistle? Puck was loose, but they blew the whistle. 45 seconds left. Thomas line comes on with Claude and Jimmy. Sends it over to Kelso. Kelso tries to fire. Stick on stick. Stebbins tracks it down. Wayzata out to the point. Ooh, hits him in the back of the head. Oh no, he's still there. Manning sends it to the corner. That's the end of the first. Shakopee down 0-2. Bergline coming out to start the second. Matt right, Logan left. Aiden and Stebbins back at D. Wayzata controls. Logan pressing. Matt, one to beat. Gets it over to Logan. Logan fires into the corner. Mason comes down, battling along the boards with Matt. Wayzata comes away with it behind their goalie. Breaking out. Mason tries to get it. Gets it out to Stebbins. Stebbins over to Aiden. Aiden coming in, looking to shoot. Gets a stick on stick. Didn't get all of it. Matt keeps it in the corner. Aiden tries to keep it in. Aiden pressing on his own. Looking to get in. Tries to center. Doesn't quite get through. Mason still pressing. Comes out to Stebbins. Wayzata cross neutral ice. Stebbins and Claude back at D. Claude. Gabe with a nice glove save. Glove was working that one. Thomas line coming on with Jimmy and Claude. Kelso and Stebbins back at D. Claude and Jimmy still working on getting over a cold. Here comes Claude. Tips it out of the zone. Claude pressuring. Landon. Got one. Looking to shoot. Oh, shot goes high. Claude waiting in front. Jimmy comes away with it. Shovel pass over. Ooh, Landon with a nice crash. Tried to bury one, just fanned on it. Here comes Wayzata. Coming in on Kelso. Kelso pushes him to the corner. Here comes Jimmy. Jimmy up to Landon. Landon, toe drag over to Claude. Claude. Just off his stick. Here comes Claude again. Tries to get it over to Jimmy. Boys are close. Just got to get a good bounce. Wayzata sends it in. Kelso's there. Logan. There it is. Logan looking to fire it in on net. Rebound coming. Nobody's there. Caught line changing. Berg and Matt come on. Nice poke check away by Kelso. Mason coming up into neutral ice. Sends it in. Logan giving chase to the corner. Matt's over there with him. Wayzata across neutral ice into the zone. Aiden tracking it down. Centering pass. No one home for Wayzata. Kelso tries to get it up to Matt and should be an icing.
Yoink.
Loose. Don't have to turn it this side.
Kids are cold.
Thomas line coming on. Noah and Jimmy. Aiden and Stebbins back at D. Landon wins it back to Stebbins. Stebbins battling. Puck coming around Gabe. Landon giving chase behind the net. Takes it away. Gets it up the ice. Trying to get it to Jimmy. Oh, just off his stick. Jimmy tracking it down. Stebbins keeps it in. Jimmy's there. Jimmy's keeping it in. There we go. Aiden looking to press up. Sends it deep. Wayzata controlling. Stebbins tries to get it up to Landon. 4-on-2 coming. Here comes Jimmy. Noah. Wayzata sends it deep. Aiden's behind the net. Stebbins into the corner, gets it over to Jimmy. Jimmy tries to send it out. Wayzata keeps it in. Bouncing cut goes wide. Aiden battling down in the corner. Nice shot by Stebbins. Guys clear it. Puck low. Gabe with a nice save. Aiden, nice block there. Just under 10 remaining in the second. Nobody really wants the puck. Everybody's swinging at it. Puck shot wide.
Come on, Glenn, let's go!
Puck behind the net. Jimmy sends it up. Tries to get it up to Landon. Shakopee's having trouble clearing the zone. Here comes Aiden. Good icing there. Bergline coming on. Logan and Matt. Kelso and Claude come on. Wayzata sends it deep. Kelso behind their own net. Shakopee again, struggling through the zone. Matt pressing. Comes Mason. Gets it taken. Kelso tries to get up to Matt. Intercepted. Kelso again. Kelso back to him. Bouncing puck. Claude. No icing called. Wayzata behind their own net. Regrouping. Tries to break out. Gets it out of the zone. Claude. Come on, boys! Offside Wayzata. .12 left in the second. Thomas line coming on with Noah and Jimmy. Stop reading this statement. I'm trying to talk. Your head keeps getting in the way.
I can't see.
Wayzata. Aiden with a nice block. Landon sends it to Noah. Just off his stick. Wayzata controls, sends it deep. Behind Gabe. Here comes Aiden. Jimmy. Stebbins into the corner. Wayzata comes out with it behind the net. Aiden gets it up to Jimmy. Jimmy's got some space to skate. Tries to get it to Noah. Noah's pressuring. There we go. Jimmy gets it out. Landon giving pressure again. Mason's the call. Bergline comes on. Sinness and Logan. Stebbins and Kelso in it. Here comes Mason. He's got Matt to his right. Gets it to Matt. Matt buries one.
Good job, boys! Great job, boys!
What? Little bit.
Wayzata's looking to attack.
Fight, let's go!
Wayzata out to the point, fires in. Gabe with a nice glove save.
Come on, Sabres!
Thomas line coming out with Claude.
John, put that right now.
And
Put the hat on.
Claude and Noah. I think Jimmy's doing about every 2 or 3 shifts, just trying to get some legs underneath him. Kelso and Aiden back at D. Wayzata controls out to the point. Fires in. Gabe with the glove save again. Gloves working now. Landon at center. Wayzata wins it back. Looking to shoot from the point. Fires in. Gabe. Nice body save. Clear the zone, boys. Clear it. Here we go. Noah gets it out of the zone. No icing is called. Must have been tipped. Landon giving chase. Trying to be content to watch him come out of the zone. Kelso pushes him off the puck. Aiden takes it along the boards. Aiden's looking to press. Tries the center. Noah was there. Here comes Kelso. Ooh, fan. Uh-oh. Breakaway coming for Wayzata. Aiden with a nice back check. Nice. Gabe with a nice save in front. Another nice save. Pressure, boys, pressure. Pressure! Off the post. Clear it. There we go. Landon cleared it. Nice, good icing call. Good icing. 5:04 left in the second. Shakopee down 2-1. Bergline coming on with Matt and Logan. Stebbins and Kelso back at D. Logan comes away with it with Mason. Wayzata keeps it in the zone. Kelso tracking down. Wayzata keeps dumping it. Kelso tries to get it up to Matt. Still working on it. Matt looking to leave the zone. Get it over to Mason. Logan's waiting on him. Tip pass. Matt out to the point. Stebbins looking to fire. Fires in. Off the face mask. Here comes Wayzata. Kelso's backtracking. Here we go. Matt takes it away. Matt's got Logan. Oh, just out of his reach. Line change coming. Thomas line coming on. Oh, Mason's tries to go out to Stebbins. Doesn't quite get it there. Wayzata keeps it in our zone. Landon looking to back check. Mason sends it over to Stebbins. Stebbins looking to get it up the ice. Tipped it in by Landon. Claude giving chase. Claude behind the net. Wayzata breaking out. Landon coming in, looking to shoot. Fires in low. 6 save to the corner. Aiden fires in. Goes off Landon's skate. Wayzata pressing. Cross neutral ice. Gabe with the nice deflections behind him. Wayzata tracking down behind the net. Noah looking to get it out of the zone. Dumps it out. Wayzata in neutral ice. Landon pressuring. Wayzata dumps it down behind the net. Going for a line change on D. Gabe covers. 2:49 left in the second. Bergline coming back out. Stebbins coming off. Kelso staying on with Aiden. Mason tries to win it forward. Wayzata controlling. Goes off a stick. Matt tracking it down. Looking to get some headway going. Gets it across to Mason. Mason tips it up to Logan. Here comes Wayzata back the other way. Coming in on Kelso. Matt clears it in front of Gabe. Out to the point, firing in. Off Matt's skate. Here comes Mason. Mason's trying to go through two. Matt behind him. 2:14 left in the second. Thomas line coming out with Claude and Jimmy. Stebbins and Kelso back at D. Stebbins fires it into the corner. Jimmy giving chase to the close corner. Sends it over. Landon's there. Ooh, tries to center it to Claude. Stebbins looking to fire in. Glove save. Sticking with that same line. Landon, Claude, and Jimmy. Wayzata wins it back behind their own net. Here comes Jimmy. Wayzata breaking out. Coming across neutral ice. Landon takes it, gets it over to Claude. Oh, offsides. Face off in neutral ice. Same line. Wayzata wins it back. Landon pressuring. Wayzata coming across the blue line. Entering the offensive zone on Kelso. Kelso giving chase. Poke checking away. Good body on body. Stebbins behind the net. Sends it around to Landon. Out to the point. Wayzata shoots. Stebbins trying to get it out. Off the boards, gets it up to Claude. Here comes Claude, gets it out of the zone. 1:15 left in the second. Here comes Wayzata. Offensive zone. Kelso pushing to the side. Nice job, Stebbins. Jimmy. Firing in, bouncing puck to Gabe. Good cover. 50 seconds left in the second. Bergline coming on. Matt and Logan with him. Aiden and Stebbins stay on. Matt tracking it down to the corner. Dumps it down to Stebbins. Stebbins behind the net. Gets it out to Logan. Logan tries to tip it out. Does not get it out. Here comes Aiden. Mason. Oh, that is, yep, that's Mason. Mason across neutral ice. Trying to get it to Logan. Matt giving pressure. Comes out to Aiden. Aiden sends it to Logan. Logan dumps it down. Mason behind the net with Matt. Aiden steps in. Stebbins comes back, tracking it down. And that's the end of the second. Shakopee down 2-1.
Oh, shoot. I'm gonna stand right here.
Starting with the Berg line. Matt right. Logan left. Kelso and Stebbins back at D. Start of the third. Shakopee down 1-2. Here we go. Championship game. All or nothing, boys. Logan battlings. Mason tries to get it up to him. Stebbins. Just past Logan's stick. Ooh. Kelso fans gets it to Matt. Matt over to Logan off the boards. Logan gets it out. Coming around to Kelso. Mason out to the point. Matt takes it away. He's got Logan. Matt fires and scores. Ties it up early. Woo! Staying with the Berg line here. Matt right, Logan left. Matt with the second goal of the game. Comes Matt back to Aiden. Aiden tries to get up to Logan, gets it there. Logan sends it over to Mason. Mason coming in, back to Aiden. Aiden's looking to fire. Fires in. Shot wide. Logan looking to fire. Fires in. Shot low. Centering pass. Stick off. Over to Aiden. Aiden looking to fire again. Fires in low. Oh, off the skate. Shakopee's getting some shots here. Here comes Wayzata trying to clear the zone. Aiden keeps it in. Matt. Aiden again. Matt. Off his stick. Gets it poke checked away. Here comes Wayzata across neutral ice. Claude comes on. Aiden gets it out of the zone. Matt again. Looking to pressure. Allows the line change to come.
Where's his stick?
On the ice. Comes Claude. Dumps it down. Hey, Landon. Low in front of the net. Shovel and scores! Landon for Shakopee's first lead of the game, 3-2. Landon at center. Here comes Claude. Dumps it in.
Go get it, Claude. Come on.
Aiden tries to fire it over. Aiden's still on it. Here comes Wayzata. Aiden still has it. He's got a little room to skate. Here comes Aiden. He's got Noah to his right. Coming in, 3-on-2. Fires in. Glove save.
Yeah.
Let's go, boys. Keep shooting. Bergline coming on. Jimmy and Matt. Jimmy to the left, Matt to the right. Wins it back to Jimmy. Jimmy back to Stebbins. Wayzata intercepts, comes across neutral ice. Stebbins trying to back check. Kelso's there. Nice job. Oh, kind of wet in that corner. Slowed the puck down a little bit. Stebbins gets out to the point. Matt coming out, blocks it. Matt gets it over to Jimmy. Wayzata in the zone. Mason's there. Aiden behind his own net. Looking to skate it up. Sticky puck. It's up to Jimmy. Nice job, Aiden. Blocks it there. In the corner, Mason behind. Mason takes it away. Chips it up to Matt. Matt's boxing out. Tries to get it out of the zone. Gets it out. That comes off. Noah comes on. Even behind the net. Sticky puck behind the net. Lots of water back there. It's just water. Gabe covers.
Let's go, Gabe!
Thomas line comes on. Noah right, Claude left. Aiden and Kelso back at D. Wayzata controls. Gabe with glove save. Landing in the center again. Brings it back. Tracking it down himself. Sends it over to Kelso. Kelso's there. Ooh, bouncing puck. Gabe with the tries to cover. Wayzata ties it up 3-3.
Hi, Gabe!
11 minutes left in the third. All squared up. Wayzata controls the face-off. Stebbins tries to get it up to Logan. Gets it out of the zone. Tries to get it to Logan. Should be on net. Stebbins takes it. Puck still loose. Stebbins gets it over to Logan. Logan's got a 2-on-1. Fires in. Shot low. Deflected to the side. Facing. Fires at Stebbins. Mason pressuring. Pressure! Offside in net. Matt gets it over to Mason. Here comes Jimmy. 1-on-4. Line change coming. Jimmy shoots. Glove save. Thomas line coming on. Jimmy left. Noah right. Stebbins and Aiden back at D. Landon pressing forward. Here comes Wayzata. Coming in neutral ice. Entering the zone. Stebbins. Nice block by Gabe. Pad save. Gets it up to Jimmy. Jimmy tries to get it up to Claude. Nope. Landon. Here comes Jimmy. Here comes Jimmy, looking for Landon. Wayzata sends it deep. Stebbins tracking it down. Centering pass. Gabe with the blocker save. Out to the point. Wayzata's looking to shoot. Fires in. Landon, nice save. Aiden skates. Here comes Landon. Looking ice, slippery. Having trouble clearing, boys. Comes Noah. Gets up to Jimmy, icing. Bergline coming on.
Don't walk in front of it. There's a game going on.
Matt right, Logan left. Aiden and Kelso back at D. Matt battling along the boards. Mason coming in to help. Kelso gets up to Mason. Gets it out of the zone. Matt pressing forward. Matt. Fires in. Blocker save. Logan. Matt pressing. Stebbins. Nope, that's Kelso. Wayzata behind the net. Mason comes away with it. A little room to skate. Gets up to Logan. Logan dumps it out of the zone. Logan still pressing. Mason coming in, takes it away.
Get us the puck.
Here comes Wayzata. Coming in on Aiden. Logan comes off. Claude comes on. Dave with a nice save. Noah up the ice. Claude giving pressure.
Yeah. Sabres, you should score.
Also behind the net.
Just putting it out there. Positive.
Claude tries to send it out. Wayzata intercepts. Looking to shoot. Off Aiden. Claude sends it back around. Over to Noah. Noah skate with it. Noah skate. Noah tips it out. Aiden looking to press. Aiden into the zone. Loses it. Claude sends it. Oh, nice poke check away. Comes Aiden. Noah comes off. Aiden all alone. Gets by one. Logan comes on. Landon. Landon over to Stebbins. Stebbins tries to get it up to Matt. Matt. Goes off his skate. Here comes Landon. Logan. Logan's got Matt left. Landon looking to get it up the ice. Gets it to Kelso. Kelso to Logan. Logan to Matt. Leaves it for Logan. Here comes Wayzata in neutral ice. Sends it in. Kelso tracking it down. Kelso sends it back up to Mason. Mason tries to tip it out. Wayzata keeping it in. Here comes Mason. He's got Logan to his right. Gets it up to Logan. Fires in. Glove save. 5:08 left in the third.
Let's go, Sabres!
Landon over to Noah. Claude's in front of the net. Fires in. Oh, no. Landon tried to feed Noah. Kelso keeps it in. Wayzata, cross neutral ice, coming in on Stebbins. Stebbins, nice poke check away, offsides.
Good D, boys! Good D! Are we ready for the wave?
Aiden and Stebbins back at D. Noah, Landon, and Claude. Claude left, Noah
We'll
right.
try it again later.
Here's Aiden, gets it back to Stebbins. Stebbins tries to get it out to Noah. Wayzata knocks it into the corner. Stebbins still on it. Gets it over to Noah. Noah tries to clear. Good save by Gabe. Bad save. Wayzata coming into the net. There's Wayzata controlling across neutral ice. Gabe with pad save. Wayzata's getting some shots. Come on, boys. Gotta clear it. Claude tries to clear. Aiden tracking to the corner. There we go. Landon in the race. Wayzata's going to get there first. Into their defensive zone. Logan comes on. Kelso comes on. Puck still loose. Here comes Landon. Ooh, just under his stick. Wayzata dumps it in the zone. Aiden. Along the boards. Matt battling. Matt comes away with it. Aiden's there. Gets it up to Logan. Logan dumps it out. Good battle. Offsides. Wayzata. 3:23 left in the third. Berg comes on. Matt and Logan in. Kelso and Aiden. Mason presses forward. Wayzata controls. Neutral ice. Coming into the zone. Dumps it into the corner. Here comes Kelso behind the net. Gets it up to Matt. Matt looking to get it up to Logan. Good breakout. Logan's got Matt to his right. Logan dumps it down and around. Matt's pressuring. Behind the net. Logan.
Get the puck up front. Come on.
Out to Stebbins. Fires in. Logan tried to tip. Just goes wide. Kelso tried to push down. Weird bounce off the ice. Here comes Stebbins. Gets up to Matt. Should be offsides. 2:39 left in the third. Thomas line comes in with Jimmy. Kelso and Stebbins back at D. Landon. Wayzata controls, coming into the zone. Stebbins tries to get stick on stick. Nice. Landon takes it away. Stebbins into the corner. Puck coming out. Landon up the ice. Using Kelso as a shield there. Gets it up to Jimmy. Landon battling. Oh, here comes Wayzata. One-on-one with Kelso. Kelso, poke check away. Gets it up to Landon. Landon got some room. Looking to shoot. Fires in low. Pat. Blocking save. Wayzata behind the net. 2 minutes remaining. Kelso with some nice poke stick checks. Here we go. Kelso's got some room. Skating it in. Looking to shoot. Looking to pressure. Matt's there to help. Berg comes on as well. Jimmy behind the net. Matt pressuring in. Mason comes away with it. Stebbins looking to shoot. Fires down. Matt pressing to the corner. No, what? Whoa. What's Gabe doing?
Oh, pulling goalie?
Why? We're tied. What are we doing? We pulled Gabe.
Oh, Gabe's going back.
Matt pressing forward. Logan. 1 minute remaining. Aiden. Oh no. Gabe with a nice save. 51 seconds remaining.
Let's go, Gabe! Oh my god.
Let's go, boys!
Wayzata. Down into the corner for Kelso. Kelso sends it around. Oh no, puck loose in front. Aiden, nice block. Here comes Logan. Logan's got Matt to his right. Here comes Mason. Fires it in. 29 seconds left. Empty net. Matt fires it in. Landon's there. Oh boys, come on.
Why loop him?
Landon comes on with Mason and Claude. Goalie's back in net. I think we were playing that because it's pool play and we needed to win, not a tie. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds.
A second left.
Shakopee loses 3-4. Good battle. Best game of the weekend.